Good morning, Wednesday morning, Daily Dose of Danny. So I do this thing called Box of Style. It's with Rachel Zoe. And I got my box of style yesterday. Let me show you some of my goodies. I got these earrings. It's doubtful I'll ever wear them because I don't really wear dangly earrings like that, but they're cute. They're white, kind of summery. I got this skincare product. It's called From the Grown Alchemist Botanical Beauty Hydra Repair Day Cream. It's kind of in a therapeutic little tube. Kosas Color and Light. It's like a cream bronzer kind of highlighter thing. I don't know how it's going to work. Let's see. I mean, I'll probably use it. It's cream based though. That's kind of weird. I don't want to look all shiny. But then again, my skin's dry, so that might be a good thing. Got this cute freaking hat. Which my head's really small, so I'll probably have to wear a hat underneath it. Because it only fits if I have a hat on with it. And then this little tote bag that came inside this Weekender tote bag. Can you guys see that? It's a Weekender. It's really nice. It's like canvas and leather, good quality. And then I got a sarong, which is gray and blue and purpley with fringe. I mean, this is going to be all over town. I'm definitely going to get some use out of this. So that's my box of style that came yesterday. So happy about it. Definitely going to use all the products. And definitely get some use out of that tote bag. Okay. It's Wednesday, Meditation Wednesday. Don't forget to meditate, people. That's tonight, 6 o'clock with Melissa and Chad. Yeah, I'm definitely going to meditate. This has become a weekly thing on Wednesday, and I really like the way it makes me feel. So that's a thing that's going to happen. It's going to be hot as hell today. I mean hot, like 94 degrees. I swam yesterday for my day 9 of 30 days, 30 minutes, but today I'm going to do a workout with Daniel on the Total Body Project. Leah went to the dentist yesterday. Grace is at the dentist right now. So when she calls, I'll go pick her up. Then she wants to go down to Stockholm Construction. So I'll drive her down there so she can hang out with her dad today. Which will be a nice break. I hope my kids can go to college. I'm excited for them to go back to college. I'm excited for them to be on their own and in charge of their own schedules and when they eat and all that. I mean, I love being a mom. I love being a stay-at-home mom. That's why I was one. But it's a lot. And I'm an old lady. So, you know, I'm happy for the break. I got a lot of flack from my sisters yesterday for going to the grocery store. It was unwarranted, let me just say. I'm allowed to go to the grocery store. Leah goes with me. She does all the grocery. She wears gloves. We wear masks. It's totally fine. And what am I supposed to stay sequestered in the house? I mean, I'm not freaking hugging people and shaking hands. I'm just getting out there in the world. It's okay. It's fine. So you know my blood work fiasco. I'm gonna go back today. I've been hydrating my ass off. But I did get some results. I saw them were posted on my chart yesterday. They did like an iron study, and I'm well within normal range, and it's gone up dramatically since when I was in the hospital. So I'm obviously healthier than I was when I was in the hospital. Got the CT scan yesterday. It was quick, fast, and in a hurry, so be anxious to see those results. I'm gonna start back up with physical therapy. Had a week off because there was a lot going on here. Some of it was emotional, and I was in no mindset to do physical therapy. So I texted my therapist this morning, get back to it, get back on that horse. What else? I don't know. Still a lot of protests going on, and like I said yesterday, we're going to continue to protest until there's systematic changes, and I'm 100% supportive of that. I don't know if anyone saw Killer Mike's speech that he gave in Atlanta, but you can find it on YouTube, and it was a passionate speech, and it was a good one, and he, has his little buzz phrase, like plan, prepare, strategize, organize, something. I'm saying it wrong, but you should watch it. It's interesting and good. What else? It's just a Wednesday in the summer. My calendar looks full, like I have a bunch of stuff going on, but I really don't. I saw a person yesterday, an older gentleman, and I mean, he was pretty old, like I would say mid to late 70s, and he was there with his wife, who was quite feeble, and potentially his daughter, maybe daughter-in-law, I don't know, excuse me. And when you go in to get any of those kind of scans in the building, you stop and they do your assessment. They put a dot on you if you pass, don't have a temperature, all that. Then you go to the reception desk and they give you some paperwork, and they tell you where to go for your appointment. You walk down the hall and go and wait for them to call you. Well, I came out for my CT and they take you back through the bowels of the building. Like, no way I've ever gone in or out of that place, and I've been there lots. So I walk out and the old man says to the receptionist, well, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this fucking dumpster fire. And he was mad, screaming. And his wife just kind of put her head down. She was obviously the one, it was her appointment. And the daughter-in-law or daughter just kind of looked at him like, oh, there's dad again, going crazy. And they walked away, and the guy at the front who's taking the temperature said to the receptionist, you better call them and let them know what's coming their way. So he's pissed about something. And I just thought, fast forward, that this could actually be my family, because this is the kind of stuff that would happen in my family, and this is how we would behave. Although I would never put my head down, I would say to my husband, why don't you go wait in the fucking car? This isn't your appointment anyways. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't be an asshole. But you could tell that this wasn't the first time he raised a ruckus, and it wasn't the first time that she had to put her head down, pretend like she wasn't with him. And I could see that if this was my life, 20 years down the road, and Boyd was being a butthole, and one of my daughters were there, they'd be like, Dad, cool your jets. And I'd be like, honey, go to the fucking car. You're embarrassing me. But neither of these women did that, and who knows what their situation is. But anyways, it was a moment, and it was a thing, and I had an opinion about it. What else? I don't know. I don't have a lot to talk about. And I don't know why. Maybe this whole thing's petering out. The Daily Dose of Danny has been dosed out. It's such a weird time, to be at home, and, everything that you do outside the home is scrutinized or put in a small box because you shouldn't be out there. I don't know. I don't really feel vulnerable. I don't feel like I'm in the vulnerable class. I know that I have a lot of quote-unquote health issues, or have had. But in the moment I'm living in right now, I just don't feel vulnerable, and I feel like I should be able to go to the grocery and to the pharmacy, and if I need to run an errand, I can run an errand. And I shouldn't be questioned for that. I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown-ass woman. And maybe that's what he was mad about. Like, he was being questioned at every turn. Anyways, I don't have a fever. I've never had a fever. I haven't had a fever probably in 5 years. I just don't raise a fever. So it's only 9 minutes. It's short. I don't really have anything to say. I mean, I have a lot to say probably, but I still haven't found my place where I'm going to put my thumbprint on this movement, where my help is needed, where I'm going to try to help. I'm still looking into things and trying to make decisions based on where I can put my skills to, work. But I know things are stressful at Stockholm Construction because jobs are getting canceled or postponed, and you know what was supposed to be the 3 years of just unbelievable busyness is now turning into potentially in 3 years there'll be no work. And that's a lot to face after my husband spent 25 years building this shit up. But he's not alone, and a lot of people are in this same predicament, whether it's a family business or a restaurant or whatever it is. And I know they're trying to figure out how to get kids back to school. And I know Arizona is back to living their life the way they were pre-pandemic, and I worry about sending my daughter there for many reasons. First of all, she's an extreme hypochondriac, and also I just don't think that they're being very careful in Arizona, and that worries me. Get a bunch of people, it'll be like an incubator, it'll be like Vegas, or just running a test to see who's going to get sick first and in what numbers, and that worries me. She has her online orientation on Juneteenth, which is the 19th, in case you don't know what Juneteenth is. And we'll see what they have to say. I know that they decided to do the sorority rush virtually, which I think is going to benefit some and it's going to hurt some. I think my daughter will be fine if she can, you know, not buckle under the stress of having to interview virtually. I think there's, you know, something's lost in that, obviously. I'm going to go get the rest of my blood work today and see how that goes. And I'm going to go exercise, and I'm probably going to get a little bit of sun, do some swimming for fun, not for laps. Day 10 of my 30 days, 30 minutes of exercise. I'm streaking with the streakers. All right, so that's all for today. I'm sorry it's boring. Meditate, Melissa and Chad, 6 o'clock tonight. I'll be there. Hopefully I'll see you there too. All right, take care of each other.